Today on Let's Fish TV, I'm joined by my good friend Blake Schroeder from the Clarendon Club here in South Carolina. The Clarendon Club is located just off the shores of Santee Cooper, and today we're going after largemouth bass in their private lake. Guys, we're going old school fishing, spinner baits, buzz baits, you name it, we're gonna catch them. Let's Fish TV is on the air right now.
That's a big one right there.
It's time for the only program that brings you real-time fishing reports from the Southeast region every week.
You ever caught a fish that big?
No!
Got it.
Not the day. There you go. Another redfish. Got him. Now, that's what Let's Fish TV is all about right there, guys. Welcome to Let's Fish TV. I'm your host, Andrew Upshaw, and today I'm at the Clarendon Club, South Carolina. This is a private membership-only club just off the shores of Santee Cooper. This place is awesome. It's got covered boat parking. It's got a huge lodge, a swimming pool, duck and deer hunting, and of course, bass fishing. Today we're gonna be targeting largemouth bass in their private lake. I'm gonna be out joined with my good friend Blake Schroeder. We'll be power fishing for these bass, spinner baits, buzz baits, flipping, and everything else in between. We'll also have this week's fishing report from your local region from our insider reporters. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get the bass cat launch, get everything set up. We'll toss it back to the studio for your weekend planner.
Hi everybody, summer is officially here. Yes, we know it is going to be hot, but there are still tons of great fishing options to be had this time of year. This weekend, the Salooner tables are predicting good fishing conditions throughout both days. Peak daytime action begins at 1:33 on Saturday and 2:31 Sunday afternoon. The best nighttime action will begin around 1:08 on Saturday and 2:06 Sunday night. Depending on your local area, expect the sun to rise around 6:22 and set around 8:40, and evenings will have a full moon. Stay in the loop with Let's Fish TV's latest fishing adventures and tips by joining us on Facebook and subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Just gotta get the bass.
Oh, there's one right there. Saw him on active target. Yeah, I bet they are all over the banks right now, spawning.
Fish that right. There's a couple right there. Those islands probably pretty good.
Probably so.
We can catch them after that though. I ain't worried about them.
Oh. Miss it?
Yeah, I didn't get a hook in him. Good too.
There we go. There we go.
It's a good way to start it.
That's not a bad way to start the day.
We'll take that.
Guys, welcome to the Clarendon Club here in South Carolina, just off the shores of Santee Cooper. With my buddy Blake Schroeder. Oh, that fish had it deep. And we are bass fishing South Carolina style. We're in the middle of the spawn. The fish are pulling up. I'm gonna get this fish back real quick. It's about 3 pounds. It's kind of what I was thinking, weren't you, Blake?
Yep.
About a 3-pounder. We're just out here having a little bit of fun and showcasing this place for you guys. This is a really cool place and has a lot of cool features. We're gonna talk about that all throughout the day and everything that we're doing here at the Clarendon Club here in South Carolina. So we're gonna get back to it. Oh yeah, that's a big one. That's a really big one. Whoa. There we go,
bud. Look at that.
Now that's what you come to South Carolina for right there. Look at the head on that thing.
Clarendon.
Clarendon
We're
Club.
in Clarendon Club in Clarendon County, South Carolina.
Yep.
Check out that thing.
Do you have one? I thought you had one for
Here
a
you go,
second.
man.
Oh.
Get you a weight on that one.
Man, oh man. Barely had it too.
Dude, so why don't we tell them a little story about this fish?
Yeah, this particular fish right here, Blake threw his buzz bait up there, went up there and just, I mean, like the biggest wake ever. Threw my frog up there, kind of swirled on it, lost it on rage bug, came back 5 or 10 minutes later, like second flip.
What we say? We just need to let her rest for a second, come back and get her.
Yeah, we're gonna weigh this fish real quick.
What do y'all think? I'm gonna say, what do you think, Andrew? 5 3/4?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bigger?
All right, let's see. Here, hold that for me. Wow. Let's see here.
Clear that.
All right, let's see what.
Yeah, hell, hold her. All right, we're good. No, we're not.
All right, let's see how much she weighs.
All right, here we go.
6'1", 6'1", that's what I'm talking about. Check that fish out. Let's get this fish back. This place is loaded with fish, and you can fish an old school style. You know, you can throw buzz baits, spinner baits, flip, do all these different things to catch fish. But one thing that fish told me was, even though we missed it 3 times, if you give a fish like that a little bit of time, you will be able to come back and catch it. That Strike King Rage Bug, it always delivers, especially on really big bass. I don't care if you're in a pond, a lake, wherever you're at, that Rage Bug catches them. Let's get back to it. Blake's already been buzz baiting. I can't wait to try to catch me another one. That was awesome.
Hey folks, it's time for your Carolinas Report. This week brought to you by Crazy Sister Marina, my leader in water sports here in Murrells Inlet and the Grand Strand area. We make sure you get out on the water and live like a local and have a fun time doing it. And no better place to do it than at Crazy Sister Marina. If you visit crazysistermarina.com, you can find out all the information you need on how to book a trip. And let's talk about king mackerel fishing. It's my favorite time of the year. Hooked on Miracles is coming up in July 18th, 19th, and 20th. We'll be down in Charleston at Ripley Light Yacht Club, raising money for the Shawn Jenkins Children's Medical University down there, and we're gonna have a blast raising money. We've raised over $400,000 in the last 3 years. This year we want it to be our biggest and best. If you'll visit hookedonmiracleskmt.com, you can find out how you can participate as an angler, as a volunteer, and even as a sponsor. Make sure you go check that out. The king mackerel bite has been great here along the Carolinas. Lots of big fish being caught up in North Carolina, and now they're showing up in South Carolina here. Georgetown's a great spot to go locate them. You're gonna find a lot of bait there. Also 6CR down south of there between Charleston and also off of Charleston. Great places where you're gonna find a lot of menhaden, but you're also gonna find the tarpon. That's right, the Silver King are showing up too. You want to get out, go target those bait schools around those jetties, be it Charleston, Beaufort, Georgetown. Go find those big schools, chase them around, make sure you got a pitch rod ready, something big, live. Menhaden, obviously gonna be your bait of choice, but some big live mullet also work. You can find some Silver Kings and maybe get out there and catch that fish of a lifetime as well. This has been your Carolinas Report, brought to you by Crazy Sister Marina. Remember, fish smarter, not harder, and keep your chaos organized.
He ain't gonna bite again. I barely, well, maybe so. There we go. Oh, did you see that one?
Yeah.
There we go.
Watched him eat it.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. They actually came back for it. Check that out, guys.
You see the
Another
one
nice
with him
fish.
too?
Oh, they're about 2.5 pounds. Out here in the rain. You know, this is what it's all about, guys. We're out here, it's raining, old school fishing, taking a buzz bait and going to work on them. Throwing a KVD buzz bait. This is the head knocker version of it. And you just gotta bend that wire back after you catch one. It hits that head, and you're using a black gurgle toad as a trailer. And really just kind of covering this lake. You know, it's really interesting. When you get to a new lake that you've never been to before, it's really, really important to get a bait that you can cover some water with first, and then worry about trying to catch more fish. Like slowing down when you get in an area where there's fish at. So cover water, old school fishing, buzz baiting here in South Carolina, you can't beat it. We're gonna get back to fishing in the rain and see what we can do here in just a minute.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there. Power Pull, Total Boat Control. Balls Out, made in the USA. Heavy duty mounts for your fish finders. Rely on, challenge your limits.
Clobbered that old spinner bug.
Man, look how long that fish is.
Golly, all spawned out, just chilling.
Is that the new tour, Dre?
Yep, there we go. Might have just cracked the code. Look how skinny that fish is.
At the Clarendon Club. You know, what do you think? You can get a weight on it?
Yeah, let's get a weight on it, see what she weighs.
What do you think? I'm gonna say 242. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 257.
257. Clear that scale. 24.
24. There we go. Not bad, Blake. So like Blake said, we're at the Clarendon Club here in South Carolina, just off the shores of Santee Cooper. This is one of those special places, if you get a chance to come to, you definitely should take it. You know, the Clarendon Club does a lot of different things. You can duck hunt here, you can fish, has a really awesome lodge. This is one of those places that's kind of special, but you also have Santee Cooper right there. So if you get a chance, slide on over here. We're gonna drop the information of the Clarendon Club right here so you get a chance to look at it. Awesome experience so far. This lake is absolutely full of fish. So if you get at one of those days on Santee Cooper where the weather's not cooperating, slide over here, you can fish and do that kind of stuff and have a blast. But we're gonna get back to fishing. The fish are biting. You don't wanna miss what's coming soon.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my favorite part of the show, the Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia Coastal Fishing Report. This segment's brought to you by me, Captain Patrick Armisen with Ugly Fishing. You can check out my website at uglyfishing.com. You can book online as well as some money-saving opportunities on the homepage with Salts Gone, LureNet.com, and Pure Flats Fishing, created to the Slick Lure. Along the Alabama coast, a lot of species are showing up in full force right now. The jacks are showing up. We're catching bull reds around really dense structure near the channels and throughout the lower part of Mobile Bay, and then you can always find a bull red mixed in just kind of anywhere where you're speckled trout fishing. We're catching speckled trout along the beaches using live croakers and shrimp under popping corks, as well as some of the Slick Lure products. The Slick Junior seems to be one of the more go-tos for us here recently. Mississippi, talked to Robert Brody, Team Brody Charters. He said that the bite is really improving over there, that they've got redfish and drum around the docks and the points. He said using live shrimp on the bottom or under popping corks has been kind of the go-to there, as well as the reefs in the bay. He said fishing cut croaker on the bottom has been yielding a lot of nice white trout, and that's a good way to fill the box if you're trying to put a bunch of fish away for a fish fry or something. Greg Hildress bringing our Georgia report. He said that the speckled trout bite has been really good. Fishing a slip cork in 4 to 6 feet of water using live shrimp has been the primary method there. And he said catching a lot of pompano out on the beaches using fresh dead shrimp, small pieces of dead shrimp has been the way to go there. He said they've been doing some sight casting for some triple tail, and the tarpon are beginning to show up. Hey y'all, thanks for checking out this week's report. Y'all remember to keep what you need, leave the rest. God bless, guys.
Gotta be.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Let me grab her.
Yeah.
You got
Ain't a bad one. Check that one out. clobbered that old spinner bug.
Man, look how long that fish
Golly, all spawned out, just chilling.
is. That the new tour grade?
That's the tour grade spinnerbait, Strike King tour grade spinnerbait. That, you know, this is what makes a lake like this so much fun, is you can literally just put everything, throw everything out the window, pick up old school baits, spinnerbait, buzz bait, frog, throw a rage bug around, and you're willing to catch them on literally anything you throw.
5 different baits in what? An hour and a half of fishing?
An hour and a half of fishing. You know, and the cool thing about this area is you can fish this pond or you can go fish Santee Cooper, which is literally like a mile that direction. I mean, and then it's a phenomenal fishery as well. Let's get this fish back and talk a little bit more about where we're at and what we're doing. You know, sometimes when you get on a place like this, it kind of brings you back and brings back memories of how you caught them and how you fished different places. You know, we started noticing that the fish were spawning in and around this cover, you know, trees, laydowns, big logs, and that's what this cool lake has to offer. So you need to have baits, especially for all you guys that fish ponds, fish small lakes, find things that are weedless, that stay up in the water column. Even the rage bug today, we're not just throwing it out there and letting it sit on the bottom, we're actually reeling it like a swim jig. So one thing I've always noticed on any pond or any small lake is the bottom composition a lot of times is not the best. So having those baits that ride higher, the buzz bait, the spinner bait, fishing higher will get you more bites. We're gonna get back to it. We got a big storm coming in. As you can tell, I'm a little wet right now as it is. We're gonna get back and see if we can catch one more before the end of the day. I think we're gonna get a couple big ones.
Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Lake Hartwell Country. Catch the feeling. Lose, feel the difference. Strike King, tie one on. And by Glacier Outdoor. Outdoors since 1982.
Got him? Man, you're on fire right now. I can't even get a bite right now. Save my life.
She's just nipping at it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, she's on the bed right there, for sure.
Think so?
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
Frank, you saw her turn, right? She turned, and then
that was like one of those massive wakes.
I haven't seen anything like that in a long time. That's what's cool about, you know, fishing these little ponds like this. I saw that sandy spot, like, come on, baby.
I was reeling it in. Just kind of like swimming it back.
I saw you stop.
Got him? Man, you're on fire right now. I can't even get a bite right now. Save my life.
Chill, chill, chill.
Chill, Steve.
I was hoping that was a 2.5 for you.
I saw your line rolling.
That might be you. No.
No. What color did you switch to? Are you throwing black?
420.
Oh, okay. That's a little more black in it. You know, being protected from the sun is insanely important, and especially nowadays more than ever. We're out there, we're fishing day in and day out, and having that sun protection is so crucial for your skincare. You know, one thing that I wear is a Glacier glove. This is a sun glove. They're really easy to take off, and they don't let you lose grip of the fish, and that's super important. But one thing that I want to tell you that makes this glove as good or better than anything it has perforated leather palms on it. So what this does is even when the glove gets wet, and ultimately when you're fishing, the glove is gonna get wet. You grab fish, you're culling fish, you're doing all kinds of different things. But one thing that leather does is it actually sticks to the grip of your rod and allows you to not have that slip, you know, where you feel like the rod's gonna come out of your hand, and that's what makes Glacier gloves so good. But one thing about it, after you've handled a few fish, you probably should throw them in the washing machine. These stink pretty bad because I caught so many fish wearing them the other day. You need to go check them out at glacierglove.com.
Watch our latest episode or catch up on past episodes on our website at letsfishtv.com. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and download the free Waypoint TV app to get all the latest episodes every week on your phone, tablet, computer, or smart TV. Let's Fish TV is proudly backed by Mercury, Go Boldly, Lowrance, the ultimate fishing system, Gulf Shores and Orange Beach Tourism. Let's fish on Alabama's beaches. Motor Guides Tour Pro with GPS anchor, powered by passion. Here's today's Right Stuff, presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
Today at the Clarendon Club, Blake and I used a couple different baits to catch our fish. You know, the very first bait that we picked up, because of the conditions, we had a big storm coming in, was a Strike King Hack Attack Select Headbanger Buzzbait with a black gurgle toad. This has become a true go-to for me, especially in that situation. I love that headbanger action, makes a lot of noise, it draws those fish up out of dirtier water. I completed this rig with 30-pound braid. This is Strike King Tour Grade braid, a 7-to-1 gear ratio Team Loose Pro TI, and the swim jig rod. This is a 7.6 rod. It's a bigger rod. This is what I throw my swim jig on with braid, but it's become my ultimate go-to for throwing a buzz bait. And the breadwinner of today, let's just be honest, and it normally is for me, is a Strike King Rage Bug. That Rage Bug is just so dynamite in and around cover. You can fish it so many different ways, and we showcase that today. Today, we weren't just throwing it out there, letting it sit or working it. We're actually reeling it through the water column and catching the fish. The color we were using today was Bama Bug. This is a true go-to for me, especially in stained water. Has a green pumpkin one side and a purple backside. Fish really like this. This is what we call our big fish of the day on a 6-1. I was using one of my favorite little reels. This is the Hyper Speed reel. It's a 9-2-to-1 gear ratio reel. It's insanely fast. So when you do get one of those fish that hit it and slacklines you can actually catch up with it. And that is really, really important. A 7.2 jig worm rod. This is a Lew's jig worm rod signature series. And then what we ended up wrapping up the day on was the Tour Grade spinnerbait. Chartreuse and white, just double willow blades. I mean, guys, the Tour Grade spinnerbait is just a dynamite spinnerbait. And throwing a 610 spinnerbait rod with a Lew's custom light reel, 15-pound Tour Grade fluorocarbon. Overall, guys, my experience and even Blake's experience at the Clarendon Club was unreal. This place is amazing. If you are in the area or really want a trip of a lifetime, come here. You've got Santee Cooper just on the shores of this place. It's a huge club, got a pool, got everything that you could want. Check them out. Guys, today was awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed how to catch them and see that old school way of catching them again, not having to use sonar or anything like that, and just having fun. I hope y'all learned how to catch them here at the Clarendon Club, and I hope y'all come check it out when you get a chance. And until next time, I'll see you on the water.